Hey there guys, Chocolate Milk here, welcoming you back to Lost Odyssey. Today I'm just going to be doing more backtracking videos, I suppose, to places on the map that I missed some treasure earlier on, or that we just haven't visited yet. Now we haven't even gone to this area in the game yet. This is where we left off, or I should say this is where we started Disc 4. And once you've completed and you got all the way to Disc 4, you can come here for a mana bottle. That's only available after you get to Disc 4, and then you come back to this area, and it'll be available to you. Now, normally, if you got all the treasure the first time, that's the only treasure you'll have to get. But unfortunately, when I was here my first time, I got a little bit sloppy near the end. I mentioned that when I made the video, and there's a few treasures that I missed when I was here. But now that I have a full party and I'm a little bit more leveled up, I should be able to get through here, no problem or anything like that. So when I was playing this, I don't know what my deal was, but like I don't know, I called this like the sloppy cave for me, because even on my second time around, I was super sloppy. You'll see me like fall into this poison gas and get knocked knocked by those jets, and it's just not a fun time at all. So, apologize for my terrible playing, but we got what we came for. You can see I fall into the poison here, and I don't know how to get out, and I look like an ass. See, kids, this is what not to do when you're playing Lost Odyssey. But I think there's a few things I missed on the screen before this one, and I think it's the Path of Darkness that I missed some stuff on. And it was just a few little things. I think it was only maybe just one treasure chest. But I wouldn't feel like the game would be complete if I didn't go back and get it. And, I said that I would go back, so that's what I need to do. So I'm just going to try to head back to where it was. I really do think it was this screen over here. Okay, this is a Path of Poison Mist, so we'll see if it's over here. I always get the names of all these places mixed up, but I think there's a chest on the right-hand side up on that mudslide that I missed, that I just have to come around and get. And, of course, I missed that glowing item as well on the geyser. I don't know how I missed that. Those glowing items are really easy to see. But, of course, now I don't even know where I'm going. I need to get up there. And I fall again. I should really be making, like, a fail montage. I think I want to start doing that with games. I'll be making a fail montage. But this one, I would probably just put everything from this video in. Like me falling into the poison, getting hit by geysers. So I missed that geyser for 500G. And the last thing I missed is just this chest up here. Everything else I got on my first time through here. And that's just 5 beatstones. I mean, whoopie-doo. Crappy prize. But nonetheless, still gotta, still feel like I have to get it anyways. And with that, I can probably just head back to the Nautilus. And we're gonna then go to our next destination that I need to go back to, so see you there. Yes, we are back at the Great Ancient Ruins. Really don't want to come here, I hate this place, but we are here for a few reasons. The first being for an optional battle. If you were here in your first time and you were playing, there were these enemies that stole stuff from you. They were called Trookies, and they were very similar to the Elmons in the Ice Canyon earlier on. And we collected the Trooky crown. I think it was it was a Trooky Talisman in this area. And once you have the Trooky Talisman, you can come back after you've defeated this dungeon, you've defeated the Ancient Fiend and the Keystones, and you can then look for the Trooky and you can get your stuff back. Now, when I did this video, I didn't have the Trooky Talisman stolen from me, so I didn't get the optional treasure, but I'm going to show you where she is anyways, and then I will put an annotation to what it is that you get from her if you have the Trooky Talisman stolen from you, and then all the perks of that. And like also the other good thing about the Ancient Ruins is that now that you're back a second time, you don't have to split up. We did all of the splitting up the first time we were here. All the platforms are in the right place, and you can basically just come here with your whole party and you don't have to do any work in the way of platform moving or anything like that. So it'll be twice as fast if you ever need to come back here if you want to grind, or you need to come back here for treasures you missed, or anything like that, or for this side quest. So that makes things a lot easier. Thank God they don't make us split up again, because that would really suck. And unfortunately, the Trooky Queen is way in the dungeon. She's actually pretty much in the last area before the final area, which really sucks. Because the game really just didn't... They kind of wanted to laugh in your face. Whereas the Ice Canyon, the Elmon was in the very beginning of the area, you know, so complete opposites. She's in the Lunar Palace, she's on this screen, and she's going to be on the bottom floor. So now I just have to find the correct platforms so that I'm able to actually get down to where she is. She's just hiding in one of the little rooms down here. And of course when you see her, she's obviously going to be very noticeable. I don't think I missed any other treasure here. I think that I grabbed it all. It was just that one chest I was missing, and then I came back for that earlier. But I almost forgot to do this side quest, and then I was like, oh no, I can't forget to do that, because I don't know, for some reason people don't really know how to get their items back. So if you're one of those people who are wondering where all your items went, the Trooky has it, and she'll give it back to you if you defeat her. Fortunately, you're going to have to go a long ways to find it. You know, if it was like really good items, I guess you can go back, but otherwise, I mean, you know, what's the point? You can probably replace your accessories by buying them. That's usually not a big deal, unless it's like a one-time only accessory or something like that. Then it's kind of a pain. As you can see, she's down here. She's pretty much, like I said, at the very end of the dungeon. So you talk to the queen once, and she'll pretty much just insult you like the Elmon did. How dare you face here after stealing our tribe's treasure? Now, I still have it, but like I said, you probably want to have the other Trooky steal it from you, and then you want to come back and talk to her. To engage in battle, you're going to have to talk to her twice. And Jance will point out this is all our stolen stuff, just like we did with the Elmon. It's the exact same thing. And now she's going to battle us. Now I don't have the information pulled up right now. I don't remember the accessory you get, or if the queen has more HP or anything like that, but like I said, when I put this video up, I will definitely put an annotation in so that you all know what it is you get. Now these guys are really weak. The Trookies all have 600 HP, really not a big deal. You can probably take them out in one hit, and they're fire, so you can use the aqua spells to attack with your mages, which I suggest doing. Trooky Queen, of course, has more HP, just like the Elmon leader did, which is just a given. The leader will always have more HP and strength and stamina and all that than their minions do. As you can see, I do massive damage. You could do this like as soon as you finish up the ancient runes for the first time, but I just chose to do it, to come back and do it now, because she didn't actually steal anything from me, I don't think, and I kind of just forgot about it, I guess. Now, just like with the other Elmon in the Ice Canyon, they do have pretty strong attacks. Unfortunately, the Trooky Queen will she'll probably unleash a little bit of crazy magic on you that's going to affect your whole entire party, so just keep healed as well. I mean, these guys really aren't that difficult to beat, but if you are having troubles, like if you hadn't chose to do all the optional areas first and you came back here as soon as you did, finished it the first time, it might be a little bit more of an issue for you. But as you can see, I'm really having no trouble. I'm using no specific strategy. I'm basically just attacking this thing. Got rid of all of its guards first to whittle down that guard condition. Yeah, okay, so Shadow Well. It's going to cast Shadow Well, which will attack our whole party. It's a dark magic spell. As you can see, really not a whole lot of damage. You know, like 600 whoopie-doo. Really not that extreme. And this turn should end it. Hopefully. Trooky Queen is down for the count, and nice. Kaim counters and delivers the finishing blow. So for defeating her, if you had the crown stolen, you'll get an extra accessory, and if you didn't, then you'll still get all your items back that were stolen from you in the first place. And then she'll disappear, and she'll vow to not steal anything from you again after the crown is returned, or the talisman, sorry. So it's just one last thing I have to grab here, and it's up in the very last place of this dungeon. It's up in the Throne of the Sun, where we fought the Ancient Fiend. It's just an item that we got from treasure hunt information. So we had to come all the way here for a weapon and an accessory and a ring, so that's great. That's for Mac. Alright, so now we're off to the next area, which is the Terrace Cave. I had said earlier that we needed to get some money stolen us from the enemies called Monies in the Great Ancient Ruins, and since we were just there, I did that when I was there. Now what happens when they steal the money from you is they leave this money trail, as you can see here, and you have to follow it, picking up every piece of gold. They're just 1 gold each, until you find a treasure chest. And then once you get the treasure chest, you should be able to open it and get into a battle with the money creatures again that we had seen in the Great Ancient Ruins, and they eventually give you an item. This isn't mandatory at all. This is just for if you would like to do another side questing thing. So yeah, so totally optional. But you know me, I like to pretty much get everything done that I can possibly do, and I'm trying to show it all off. So you can see there's a chest up there with a bunch of money, so I'm going to try to get up there and open that chest. It should work, and then we can get that done. It's something very small, and I totally forgot about it the first time I was here, which was just totally, I don't know, just slipped my mind, I guess. So I always get lost in here. It's just like the worst cave ever to get lost in, because everything looks the same and it just looks so dull, and I don't know. Same with the burning cave too. I kept getting lost and like sliding down the mudslides, and ugh. At least I didn't fail as badly as I did earlier in the video in the burning cave. That was just ridiculous. But anyways, I think I found the chest. It's all the way up here. So if I open it, should be able to get into an encounter here with the monies. I had to cut it in here a little bit because I had screwed up. But anyways, so you can see this is the money creature, the money that we fought in the Great Ancient Ruins. I think this one has a little bit more HP from looking at the enemy, but it's not any different. It has coin toss, this ability here, which will inflict damage depending on what side it lands on. Sometimes it'll give you items, and sometimes it will damage your party. It'll also steal money from you, and that's about it. So at your current level, it might take you a little while to defeat it, but it's only got really those 2 main attacks. And after the battle, you'll get all your money back that it steals anyway, so it's not really a big deal. Should be able to take it out in 1 turn, or no, maybe 2 turns. Yeah, we're only doing 1k damage, and it keeps healing itself. I don't know how much it's healing for, it doesn't really say, but couldn't have been for too much, because we pretty much wrecked that thing in 1 turn. But it looks like it's kind of like a counterattack. Every time you attack, it tries to heal itself, so this should do it here, hopefully, with time. There we go. So that was fairly simple. Just had to follow the gold trail up to the treasure chest, and you get the biography of Backyard. That's the item you get, and then he leaves the money and he runs off with it. So any money that he stole, he will give back to you. Just gonna check the accessory out, or the item I should say. It's for the Backyard, which is another side quest. That's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all later.